Well, if you don't mind, do you mind giving us some insight in the endurance that you are having him do?
Well,
Like,
give you a little bit of insight.
okay, all right, just a little bit. You know, I asked for a little.
We don't leave. We do everything. And like, there isn't really a great change in what we've done, other than the intensity and how we're doing it. I think the biggest change is we're running more. We're running just a little bit more, just to push his endurance level for that 12th and beyond round. You know, because it feels like you're going beyond the 12th round, especially with a greater weight, moving greater weight. The body may not react like you want it to react. So you got to be prepared for that, and that's what we've done.
So, have you been able to maintain his speed moving up to welterweight?
Absolutely. And that
How?
Well, by increasing some of the exercises that we're doing, specifically for speed, for agility, and for endurance. His power and his strength is there. So it was a matter of tweaking that, making sure that's maintained, and then working on getting him to last longer, move faster, and just continue to be powerful. Because with his power and speed, that's going to add to the impact of each blow that he throws. So you didn't really have to put a lot of muscle into it. You just had to make it a little bit faster, make sure it lasts longer, and make sure his ability to move with it is on point.
You know what's ironic is that the champ, he looks lean and he's moved up in weight. Can you tell us how you did that? Do you cook his meals? Do you write out? Wait, you got to give us.
Well, I don't cook the meals, but I do have a suggested meal plan for him.
Okay.
And he follows that most of the time. Okay. Danny's super disciplined. Okay. You know, the only thing that's going to kind of tempt Danny is a soda and maybe some cake.
It's not a cheesesteak, man.
No
cheesesteak, no pretzels.
You know, to be honest, when we first start, you know, his first couple of weeks, we don't even worry about it because you need strength, you need to feel good, you need the body to move. That's when I'm trying to get the most out of the body. But as we approach, you know, 4 or 5 weeks down the line, when we know the fight is coming up, now we have to work on making sure that you're eating healthy. We increase the fruits, the vegetables, like always. The baked foods, you know, the healthy meal plan. And as long as he eats the way he's supposed to eat, you know, the lean meat products, the healthy foods, his body will do the rest. With the workout and a good diet, he'll drop weight. He'll be lean, he'll be strong, and he won't feel drained.
Now, the fans, you know, they want me to ask this question. His last fight, you know, it was a tough fight. I felt he won, but some people said that they felt he faded or anything like that. What was your assessment of that fight in terms of his conditioning?
Personally, I look at the conditioning that without the conditioning, the fight could have went a different way. You know, if you look at the fight, really look at the fight and honestly assess it, the first 7 rounds, Peterson ran a lot, and that was by design, not because that's all he could do. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to tire out the champ. And then at the last 5 rounds, he came on heavy. Well, you see a couple rounds, he came in real strong, real powerful, but then there were a few rounds where Danny pushed back, right back with him. And because he was in shape, because he could withstand that barrage from a fresh guy who literally ran with his hands up, moving out of the way, not really using a lot of energy, conserving energy for the later rounds, he took on a fresh guy for 5 rounds that had 13 pounds on him. You have to be in shape to do that. He's in shape all the time, and I give you credit for that, Mr. Davis. Paulie Malignaggi, PBC, August the 1st. His first fight at welterweight. How significant for you, being his strength and conditioning coach, is it for you to be in his corner? How does it feel for you to be going? It feels great. It feels like the first time around. It feels like when we had Nate Campbell. Because that was the first time he was tested at 140. Really, to see, can you get past this crafty veteran, former champ?
Yeah.
You know, let's see what you can do. Let's see how your body's really going to move when the pressure is on. Paulie has the ability to bring pressure, to be elusive, to be very smart and crafty, and that's exactly what he needs to happen to him as a good test at 147. He needs to know that his body and his strength is not going to fail him, that he's going to be able to execute as he did at 40, at 47.
Yes.
I think Paulie can bring all that out of him.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Paulie won't win, but he can bring it all
So
out.
your prediction is no Paulie win?
No.
Knockout?
Definitely not.
Knockout?
But if it's there, we're going to take it. But we're designed to go 12 rounds.
Okay.
We're built for the long haul. I will always answer that the same way.
And
if it's there, we're taking it.
Okay. If it's there, they're taking it. big question. I'm not trying to have you say anything negative about this situation, but Paulie does have Angel Memo Heredia, strength and conditioning coach. You know, he testified in front of a grand jury about performance enhancement drugs. Does that worry you at all of his strength and conditioning coach?
No, no, not at all. I mean, worry me in what type of way?
You know, he testified before a grand jury that he can funnel undetectable performance enhancement drugs.
No. You know, when we fought Morales the first time, that's what we were against. That 12-round battle with Eric Morales, he was on everything that you possibly could imagine.
Did you hear that?
Right? So we've been there. We've done that. That doesn't change what we have to do. It doesn't make Danny any lesser a fighter, doesn't reduce the amount of preparation that we have. We know we're all natural. We've always been all natural. And we know that in the long run, those drugs will fail you. So it's just a matter of time. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Davis. Can you give a shout out and your information and stuff when people watch this video?
Okay.
Your information.
Okay. You can follow me at Tony D Trainer, Instagram, Tony Davis 28, Twitter.
Thank you so much.
Right,
Keep it on. Look, zoom in on the champ right now. Look, can you give us some commentary, just a little bit? He's jumping rope right now. He just looks good.
Nah, he's just staying loose, keeping in shape. You know, he just won a hard 6 rounds, and then he did the bags for a couple of rounds. So, you know, Danny is maintaining what he has to. If you just look at the definition and the way his body's moving. When I watch this, I'm not looking for how fancy the ropes are. I'm looking to see exactly what muscles are moving.
Yes.
So I can make them stronger and make them better.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I know you're busy. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll give you my card.